What up, everybody? Good morning. What up? Hey, TJ. Yeah, the Pope died, man. I'm sad about that, though. What's up, y'all? What's good, TJ? Yeah, the Pope passed away, TJ, a couple days ago. Did you know that? The Pope Francis, I think Pope Francis? I don't think, I think, yeah, I think it's Pope Francis who died. I don't know. But yeah, the Pope died a few days ago. Did you? Yeah, what's good, TJ? What's good? What's good? Damn. Yeah, yeah, the Pope passed away from a stroke and heart failure. Yeah, so he just died. He was he was 80. No, he was around. What's up, OG Sneaks? CB, what's up? What's up, bro? But yeah, the he died of heart failure and a stroke. So that's what he died of, yeah. Yeah, he was around like 96, I think. 96 or 95 around there. No, wait, hold on. He was born in 1930. No, he was probably like 90 something. But yeah, what's good, everybody? Sorry, I just wanted to share that with y'all that the Pope passed away. Pope Francis passed away a couple days ago. Yeah, it's a very serious thing when a person passes away, and especially in the church. I guess sometimes when people get to that age, the body stops operating with them and just break down. Yeah, yeah, his body, dude, was just shutting down, man. He was old. He was old, man. Like I'm Catholic, and that man right there was actually one of my favorite popes ever. I've watched him grow. Like I watched the Pope growing up. And for him to pass away like that hurts my heart. It really hurts. He was one of the best popes ever, man. Like he got a lot done, and that man was amazing. And for him to pass away, that's sad. But anyways, but let's smoke. Let's just smoke and have a good time. It's Tuesday. It's almost the weekend. We got three more days until the weekend. So hope everybody's having a great day. Cheers. We have John F. Kennedy at your service. Let's go. Cheers. What up, Heartbreak? What's good? Good morning. Don't worry. What's up, everybody? Mm-hmm. actually. I'm from California. That's where I'm from. Get back on. I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah. Yo, Smokey. What up, Smokey? Yo, 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 Smokey. Cheers, everybody. Hell yeah, dude. Smokey. Smokey, Smokey, Smokey. Smokey, Smokey. What up, big? What's up, big? What's up, big B420? What's good, brother? How are you? What's up, big B420? What is good, my dude? How are you? No? Nah, bro. I don't know. I get my carts from the dispensary, dude. Doing good, bro. Doing good, doing good. But I normally get. I know. I just go to get my carts from the dispensary, bro. I'll be right back. I'm doing good. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna get some water. Yes, sir. But yeah, what vendor do you recommend? 420. What do you recommend, bro? Not sure. I only tried it one online. It was decent from Smoke Kind. Oh, okay, bro. Oh, okay. Well, I love going to the dispensary. Yeah. I do recreational, dude. I do recreationally. I do recreationally. Recreationally, brother. Mhm. For the three people in here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Holy shit. You guys have any questions? Let me know.
Yeah, I read it.
I do recreational big 420.
It's been a different tone out of Jay the last couple times we've heard him speak. You see your sibling get beat up and bloodied in front of you, and you're helpless to do a damn thing about it. It can change you.
It feels like it has.
Jay Uso just told Gunther that Gunther's a flame. And he just might be.
You guys have any questions? Let me know.
For Ginger, Chico, and their siblings, this blizzard is the first time they've ever seen snow. Even a friendly play fight is useful training for these predators. As long as you pull some punches. But as the harsh weather intensifies, the cubs face another new learning experience. Hunger. The guanaco move to lower ground, hampering Pestra's chances of hunting. All she can offer her ravenous cubs is a drink from an unfrozen stream. With little shelter, she waits for the snow to pass, warming her family as best she can with the heat of her body.
For the one person here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
When the
If you guys
blizzard
have,
finally clears,
if you guys have any
the need
questions, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And I'm right here.
to find food becomes urgent.
No, bueno.
But Rupestra and the cubs aren't the only ones out. It's not long before the family discovers a recently killed guanaco. But there's a problem. The puma that killed it is still eating.
Good humor.
It's the same mysterious male. The
Montero.
cubs encountered before.
That's Montero. What up, T? Montero. That's Montero. And
He might be willing to share some of his meal. Or he could attack.
what up, T? Not much, bro. Just watching a documentary right now. I'm right here. Just watching a
The
doc.
family's so hungry.
It's called Predators. It's
Petra must take the gang.
It's called Predators. It's a documentary about So that's a Puma.
Bravely, she approaches Montero, while the cubs anxiously watch on.
Yes, sir. Watch party.
Montero's message is clear. Stay away. But Rupestra isn't giving up yet.
What you doing, T?
If she can hold her nerve, she may eventually be allowed to eat. For the cubs, there's a tense tutorial on the subtle art of puma diplomacy. But once again, Chico is breaking rank. Hungry and impatient, he leaves his sister
Chico, come on,
and heads
bro.
right into the middle of the standoff. If Montero takes offense, Rupestra will be powerless to protect him.
Uh-oh. Come on, Chico, don't do that.
His misadventures, approaching a fully grown male in possession of a kill, is Chico's most reckless move yet. Montero is more than capable of killing the cub's entire family.
Dude. Yes, sir. I watched that shit. Yes, sir. He deserved that shit all the fucking way.
Astonishingly, Montero returns to eating.
Montero.
A signal to the daring youngster. It's okay to approach.
Ah, good. Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
As usual, when Chico leaves, his sisters follow. Even cautious Ginger. Montero's generosity is unusual. There's only one reason a male would be so sharing with a mother and cubs. Chico, Ginger, and their siblings couldn't just face to face with their father.
Oh, damn. My bad, y'all. Sorry.
look.
Hi, Amanda. Can you hear me
She
now?
wants the cubs to hang back. While she
What's up, Amanda? Sorry about that. I was muted. My bad. But hi. I was muted. But hi.
how to make
Good
the
morning.
approach.
I was muted. My bad.
Ginger is paying close attention,
There you go.
but troublemaker Chico is already distracted. Rupestra's hunt is a masterclass. Guanaco have exceptional eyesight, but step by step she advances, freezing the instant it glances.
I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Just watching. Just chilling right now. How are you? Kicking it. Old school. How are you doing, Famo?
Once she's in striking distance, she prepares to demonstrate the most important move.
Chilling, making my morning runs. Hell yeah. That's what's up, girl. Thanks for.
bored of waiting,
But I do appreciate you for
Chico's
popping
found
up,
a
though.
target of his own. His sister. His play fight blows Rupestra's cover, and the Guanaco makes its getaway.
Ah, Chico. Nice. Sorry. Nice. That's what's up.
The cubs still have a lot to learn, and it's now been a week since the family had a substantial meal. If hunting won't work, Rupestra needs a different approach. A large bird's nest could be full of tasty eggs. But no luck. For several more days, she searches for food, but finds nothing but scraps and bones. As her family gets thinner and thinner. The carcasses are a worrying sign that more pumas are hunting in Rupestra's territory. And her search for food brings her face to face with one of them. Risking a fight in her weakened state is a dangerous strategy. But this time, the stranger backs down. After 2 more days without food, Rupestra has no choice but to leave her cubs behind for the first time since the loss of her 2 daughters. She's weaker than ever. The whole family needs to eat. But she can't risk the cubs disrupting this hunt. Summoning all her strength, Rupestra hones in on her target, like a sniper. The stakes couldn't be higher. As she corners a lone Guanaco, Rupestra's predator instinct tells her it's now or never. The Guanaco fights for its life. Pestra risks being trampled, maimed, or killed, but she cannot let go. It's her last chance to feed her family. If she can just hang on.
I'm gonna go in there for a blink. Cheers, guys.
Pestra is tiring. Her energy is almost completely drained. After her she finally prevails.
Excuse me.
It's taken everything she has, but her determination to feed her cubs is finally being rewarded. This kill will keep them alive, for now. But Rupestra's heart is so tired, she can't keep feeding her family back. Time is ticking. Prove their hunting skills soon. Won't survive.
Look, if your pool looks like this, let's say something to avoid needing that. It's easy to turn that leafy green beast into turquoise tranquility. Trust Leslie's to keep your pool at its best.
Turquoise tranquility. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go get some more water, guys. Yeah. Paint. For the one person here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
For the next few days, the family stays close to the carcass to feed and rebuild strength. But it isn't long before the kill draws an arrival. Rupestra senses this lone female isn't big enough to be a real threat. But Ginger is less welcoming of the outsider. It's the first time she's ever confronted another puma. She's not going to let the stranger eat until she's finished herself. And Chico's got her back. But then Ginger does something even more intriguing. Having eaten her fill, she stands back, allowing the female some scraps. As numbers of cats in the park increase, pumas are more likely to share with strangers, in the hope the favor might be returned later down the line. It's a smart move, and may help the cubs in a few months, when they could be the ones waiting for leftovers. The weeks pass and summer sets in Torres del Paine. Days stretch to 16 hours. Flowers bloom. New life is everywhere.
That's Rhea.
Almost as soon as they are born, baby guanaco are ready to escape danger. But with puma numbers so high, guanaco mothers need to be vigilant. Capitalizing on the baby boom is allowing Rupestra to feed Ginger and Chico's growing appetites. They're now a year old and eating almost as much as adults. But the cubs are starting to take a much more active role in hunting and dispatching the prey.
Hi, Vince.
And Rupestra knows they are almost ready for the hardest test of all. Life without her. On a sunny afternoon in midsummer, an exhausted Rupestra rests. She watches her daughter Ginger moving like a confident young adult. Nearby, the lounging Chico is powerful and composed. It's not clear exactly what she senses that makes up her mind. But after one final moment with her family, Rupestra walks away. Her cubs have no idea that she won't return. They face life in an increasingly challenging park. But Rupestra has done all she can to prepare them. As the world around them changes, their fate is yet to be decided. Chico and Ginger wait for her to return. But there is no sign of their mother. At least for now, they still have each other. Several miles away, Rupestra is heading into the mountains, following the alluring scent of a male. Now that her cubs have grown up, it won't be long before she seeks a new mate.
Hey Detroit, what's good, bro?
The struggle to raise a family will begin all over again.
Hell yeah, man.
2 months later, the cubs are thriving. Ginger is proving to be a formidable hunter. And Chico has graduated from a risk-taker
What up, TJ?
into a protected brother.
What's up, TJ?
Although he's still grateful for her downstops.
What's up, Detroit? No. What's up, Detroit? Hell yeah. Got Detroit in the house.
For now, they'll stick together. But one day they'll separate. And may go on to have cubs of their own.
What's up, TJ? What's up, brother? What's up?
They have a lot to live up to. Rupestra is a predator of the highest caliber, who has raised her cubs to hunt and problem solve so that they may flourish at a time of great change. Time will tell if they are powerful enough to become her equal. Next time,
Polar bears.
frozen wilderness of Canada.
Oh,
A new generation of polar bears.
polar bears.
Longer in the most hostile environment.
Trying to get my yo count to unplug.
They will need to overcome enormous challenges to survive.
Oh, our car's value went up.
Maybe we should track all our cars' value on Carvana.
All of them?
All of them. We need more trackers.
We'll drive the van.
Gotcha. Is that my belt?
Parts of it, yeah. Look, I'll get the value update. Do you see which one is going on?
How's it tracking?
Look, got some dips, some rises. Now what? Hold?
Sold. Did we get a little carried away?
No, room for more.
Track your car's value on Carvana today.
In subarctic Canada, the largest bears on Earth dominate. From the smallest cub to the biggest males, there's one common enemy: hunger. Every year, the polar bears of Hudson Bay travel hundreds of miles across the frozen sea to hunt seals. But time is against them. As summer approaches, the sea ice melts away, forcing them back to land, where they must master a new world until winter returns, or face an uncertain future. The end of fall, on the western shore of Canada's Hudson Bay, home to a bustling community of 1,000 polar bears, made up of mums and cubs, boisterous teenagers and solitary adults. With its rugged shoreline, vast waters, Hudson Bay is an extreme place to live. Temperatures here on land are beginning to drop. And the entire bay starts to freeze. Now look, a young, hungry bear
Nanook.
is being forced to live on land
Nanook.
where food is scarce. But 5 months of famine has weakened him. He is losing roughly 2 pounds of body mass a day. While he's desperate to move out onto the ice, it's not yet solid enough to hold his weight. As the bay begins to freeze over, the atmosphere is tense as more bears begin to gather. Pukak, a rival bear, begins to size up Nanook.
The heavyweights. Let's go.
They are both famished. Nanook must stand his ground.
Come on, Nanook. Let's go, buddy.
At almost 900 pounds, both bears are heavyweights.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nanook steps into the ring and strikes a mighty blow.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back. If you guys want to see a freaking polar bear fight, let's fucking go.
Famished.
If you guys want to watch a freaking polar bear fight, then you come to the right place.
Nanook, a young, hungry bear, is being forced to live on land where food is scarce. But 5 months of famine has weakened him. He is losing roughly 2 pounds of body mass a day. While he's desperate to move out,
Yeah, let's take a hit.
it's not yet solid enough to hold his weight.
Let's take a hit. Cheers.
As the bay begins to freeze over, the atmosphere is tense as more bears begin to gather. Pukak, a rival bear, begins to size up Nanook. They are both famished. Nanook must stand his ground.
Nanook.
At almost 900 pounds, both bears are heavyweights.
Come on, Nanook.
Steps into the ring
Let's go.
and strikes a mighty blow.
Let's go.
It may look brutal. The aim is not to inflict injury. Nanook's goal is to pin his opponent to the ground. Determined, he gains the upper hand, throwing all his weight upon his rival.
They wrestle. See? Polar bears wrestle.
Pukak is overpowered.
Pukak. Let's go, Nanook. Woo!
Nanook has won.
Let's go. Sorry, one more time. I gotta go back. I get one more time.
Nanook must stand his ground.
Woo!
At almost 900 pounds, both bears are heavyweights.
Heavyweights. Woo woo. Woo woo.
Nanook steps into the ring and strikes a mighty blow.
Pussy man.
injury. Nanook's goal is to pin his opponent to the ground.
Nanook. It's a Canadian. It's the Inuit name. These are both from Canada. Let's go.
Determined, he gains the upper hand, throwing all his weight at his rival. Kukak is overpowered. Nanook has won. Play fights like this cement Nanook's place amongst the other males and gain him essential fighting skills. Having asserted his dominance, he now needs to conserve energy while he waits for the bay to freeze. Hudson Bay is undergoing one of the most dramatic seasonal changes on Earth. With the sea freezing solid, forming ice larger than the state of Texas. But it's not only bears that call this frozen desert home. They share it with the seals that raise their young here. The prey of choice for this predator. Nanook is not alone hunting on the sea ice. Polar bears of every generation are on the move. From seasoned veterans to first-timers. And after weeks on the ice, this young male bear is still getting to grips with locating seals. This could take some time.
For 3 people in here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
His prey number in their thousands, and they can only be reached through cracks and holes in the sea ice. Lying in ambush can be a long and fruitless wait. It's better to keep on moving, using his acute sense of smell to track down his next meal. His compulsion to hunt drives him to search for any signs of seals above and below the ice. But swimming is hard work, sapping his already depleted energy levels. Finally, a seal within his sights. But this bulky bear makes for a less than ideal sprinter. Hunting relies on the element of surprise. Of bad timing. A flock of birds draws the seal's gaze to them. While he spends most of his life in the pursuit of this prey, most hunts are unsuccessful. His quest continues until he finally picks up on the scent he's been craving. Despite being almost invisible from the surface, he has located a seal den under the ice. He pounds at the den roof, desperate for what's below. Success. At last, he can feast. It's a promising start for the first bears out on the ice. If they're to pile on enough weight to survive when the bay is ice-free, they need to work fast and catch many more seals. But in recent years, a warming climate has altered their world, reducing the length of time they can hunt on the ice. Back on land, it's now March. Whilst most of the Hudson Bay bears have been hunting on the sea ice, a small group of pregnant females have remained inland. This single mom has carefully dug out a den for herself and her 2 cubs. Her encounter with a male last year resulted in the birth of her twins. Tala is the smaller cow and bears the brunt of Big Brother Seeker's playful scuffle. He takes a bite, letting Tala know who's boss. Both baby bears are totally reliant on their mother for milk and warmth. Her cubs must feed on her fat-rich milk every 3 to 4 hours if they're to survive. She has not eaten since she entered the den 8 months ago. And there is no food for her here. Soon she will have to take the cubs and leave. But judging when to go is a huge decision. If she leads them on this journey too soon, they might not be strong enough to survive. If she leaves it too late, they will starve. And with a storm building, the bears will be going nowhere today. As the skies clear, the northern lights dance above the polar bear family as they sleep.
Alright guys, well hey, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go live later. So
Thankfully,
what's up,
the
Gianna?
next day is perfectly calm. Mom seizes the opportunity to start their journey.
Alright, well I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go live a little bit later. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys all. Alright guys, bye.
While Big Brother Seeker runs ahead, Tyler